Hey everybody, welcome to another video. So in this particular video, what I'm going to be doing is going over the expanded user guide that it is that we've created for you guys. Now, if you guys caught our last video, we actually created this user guide from scratch. And at that time, what we did was we just created pretty much just a quick user guide for you guys to be able to get a feel for what features the TV Online N comes with. And in this video, we basically went ahead, not really redesigned, but we expanded on what it is that we've done before, added many more pages and many more feature sets with descriptions and images and things like that to give you a much more well-rounded idea of how your TV Online N works. And if you have any questions, you could, always flip through this guide to try to figure out what it is that you need to know in order to operate your TV Online N the best way possible. Now, one of the things about the TV Online N was that the manufacturer did not create a user guide. I don't know why they did it, but for some reason, the TV Online N does not come with a user guide. So what it is that we've done is we've taken it upon ourselves, based on a lot of questions that our customers had, as well as some of the comments that it is that we've got on some of our videos. So we just went ahead and decided to create a user guide for not just our customers, but for anyone that has a TV Online N that really wants to figure out how to do certain things with the box. So again, in this video, I'm going to go through page by page what it is that we've done and what it is that you could expect from this user guide. I'll also include a link to the user guide in the description of this video, so you guys could just click the link and download it and share it with your friends if you wish. Another cool thing as well too is that you guys might find some URLs or web links throughout this user guide. It's an interactive user guide, so you guys will be able to click on it and then it'll bounce you out to the appropriate website or the appropriate link if they are actually featured in this particular user guide. So and one other thing that I want to throw in there as a disclaimer as well too is that we're not professional writers by any means, but we've done our best to word things as easy as possible. We tried to take out all the big fluff words and just make it easy and understandable for the average user. So without further ado, I'm going to go in and show you guys what it is that we've created as far as our unofficial user guide for the Avov TV Online N. All right. So here's our table of contents. We figured it was important to actually have a table of contents since we've expanded the user guide to many more pages. And you could basically just go through the user guide, find what topic or heading it is that you're looking for, scroll to that particular page, and then you'll have your information that it is that you are looking for. A bit of introduction on the TV Online N and the Nova 2 middleware, which is native to the TV Online N. What's included? So what's included with the TV Online N is a IR remote control. You get 2 AAA batteries, you get an HDMI cable, and a power supply. So for those of you guys who are actually looking to connect your boxes to your internet via a modem, you're probably gonna have to go pick up a Ethernet cable and plug it into the back of your TV Online N. The cool thing about this box though is that it actually is it actually has a built-in Wi-Fi feature, so you could connect to your internet via Wi-Fi in that sense. But it's always a good idea, of course, if you can plug it in directly to your modem or your router using a Ethernet cable. All right, so that's pretty much what's included: the IR remote, the AAA batteries, the HDMI cable, and the power supply cord. The specifications page just goes through some of the brief specs of the TV Online N. It is quad core. It does have 1 gig of RAM, 8 gig of storage, 2 USB ports. It is currently running Android 5.1, I believe it is. So this page just goes over just some of the specs off the box. We've got the section that talks about the connection, so you guys can get familiar with what the input ports of the TV Online N has. So if you have any questions about that, this page is a really good page to refer back to, and you'll be able to find out exactly what kind of connections the TV Online N has. And this page here just goes through some of the more common features for the infrared remote control that comes along with the TV Online N. So we tried to get in as descriptive as possible with this, so you guys can see exactly what each button does. I know with the most recent update of Nova 2, they've added some more functionality to the remote control. So even now when you click on buttons like aspect, that will take you to the display page where you're able to adjust your screen to you know, fit the content of your TV box. When you press VOD, it actually bounces out to the movie section, which is pretty cool. When you press iPTV, it actually bounces out to the live TV section of the box. As well as I saw that they actually went further and activated the history, the favorites, the recall, and the home button on the remote control as well too. So whenever you're watching a one of the live channels, you could click on history, and then you get a nice cool little menu that pops up that shows you all the channels that it is that you've previously visited. Favorites also pops up a list of channels that you have favorited, so when you click on it directly from there, then you'll be able to bounce directly to that channel. Recall pretty much is when you're on a channel, you press the recall button to bounce back to the channel that you were watching before. So if I was, let's say, watching channel 565, but previously I was watching channel 300, if I'm on channel 565, then I'd press the recall button, then it'll bounce me back to channel 300. And the home button, of course, that's pretty standard. That just brings you right back to the home screen, the main menu screen, where you're able to scroll through live TV, movie settings, and all that stuff. All right. So the next one up is we've actually shown you a diagram of the basic setup. So some customers had questions about how do you set up the box appropriately. So what it is that we've done here is just showed you a quick diagram as to what's what and how to basically go through and connect it to your box. So of course, from your box, connect it to the to your modem or your router. HDMI cable connects from your box to your TV, and of course the power cord or power supply cable goes to your power bar or the electrical outlet in some way, shape, or form, and of course it connects directly to your box. We've also made a note here that if you're connecting your box wirelessly, then of course you don't need to connect it directly to your modem or your router. So that's just a quick note there. All right, so through some of the screen options, we've actually went through and broke down, you know, what each one of these main menu screen options do. So on this page, you just get a brief overview, but we've actually gone through it on further pages and gone in depth as to what each one does. So the first one that we're going to actually start with is the welcome screen. So this basically explains what to expect on the welcome screen. We'll obviously give you some tips as to what to do on the welcome screen, as well as show you what will happen as soon as you connect your internet to your box, and it basically loads up what's known as the initial package installer, where it installs all the core components to your box to make sure that you guys are able to take full advantage of the Nova 2 platform with your TV Online N. So you can configure all that stuff from the welcome screen, and the welcome screen really only shows up when you're loading your box up for the very first time, or whenever it is that you do a factory data reset. You come to the welcome screen first, and then there's a few things that you got to configure, and then your box loads up the package installer as soon as you connect to the internet. The main menu screen, of course, is the screen that it is that you see whenever you load up your box, after the initial install, that is. And it goes through, of course, you know, live TV, guide view, movies, TV shows, and all that. So what it is that we did was we actually went in and, you know, just went through and explained exactly what each part of those main menu items, what they do. So live TV goes through all those things. And we even go through as far as showing some of the secondary on-screen menu options that it is that you get when you go to live TV. The guide view, we show you exactly how to use the guide, what the guide is about, and just how to navigate it. The movie section is pretty much the movie section, sorry, is pretty much an on-demand section where you can just load up any movie and watch it whenever it is that you want. And again, with this, we just show you how to navigate the page and show you what's what for each screen. And then there's TV shows, which is very similar to movies, except of course what you're seeing in this section is just TV shows on demand. So again, we just show you how to go ahead and navigate that from the main TV shows menu, as well as the secondary TV shows menus. We go through and we explain how apps work and the difference between apps versus my apps, because some people had some questions about that and were a little bit confused. So we kind of go through some of the basics there when it comes to the apps and the my apps screen. And for the settings screen, what it is that we've done is that we've just done a quick overview as to what each one of those setting screen options, what each one of those things do. So from Wi-Fi all the way to account, we just have a little description just to give you an idea as to what to expect in those areas. Got the browser. We talk a little bit about the browser as well too. Web TV. This one is fairly important, especially if you're running a Stalker server through your TV Online N. So the cool thing about the TV Online N is that it's able to run both Nova 2 as well as Stalker Middleware. So what the Web TV does is that it's a way to access a Stalker-based server directly from the main menu, instead of you having to install the TV Online app and accessing it from the My Apps screen. So the Web TV, again, is just a way to access a Stalker-based server directly from the main menu, so you don't have to use the TV Online app from the My App screen. We just do a quick review of the warranty here, and at the very end of it we say thank you, and there's a link to our website. So for all you guys who are interested in downloading this, like I said, we expanded it a lot more than what it is that we had before, and the main reason for this is because it really was a big need for it, especially with our customers and many other individuals that commented on our videos wanting to find out more about the TV Online N and how some of the features and functions work. So we created this. Again, this is the unofficial user guide. This is not something that Avov went out and created. This is something that we created personally for our customers, but again, we open it up to everyone that has a TV Online N that just wants to get a little bit more information on how to operate their boxes. So again, if you want to download this user guide, there is a link in the video description below, so you guys can click on that and download it if you have a TV Online N, and you're good to go from there. So if you guys have any questions or anything that you really want to ask, go ahead, leave your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And for those of you guys who would like to purchase a TV Online N box, I'll also include a link in the description box below so you guys could purchase that. We do ship internationally. You know, standard shipping fees do apply for that. If you guys are also looking to get service for your TV Online N, where you're able to take advantage of Nova 2's live TV section, then go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, or you know what, even better, I'll go ahead and include a link in this video description for you guys to be able to get launched out to a page where you guys could, you know, send in your basic information and just let them know that you have a TV Online N and that you'd like to get connected to that, and then from there, then they'll gladly hook you up with a service for you guys to be able to have live TV running on the Nova 2 platform. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions, like I said, go ahead and hit the comment section below this video. Go ahead and make sure that you check out the links in this video description, because it will be extremely helpful if you do want to download this user guide, as well as get live TV service using the Nova 2 platform on the TV Online N. And that's pretty much all what it is that I have for you guys right now. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.